Hello, and welcome to, today is Monday at 10:37 a.m. and here is back. Oh, what's going on with it? Anyway, so, I am going to talk about what I'm going to be reading today, hopefully. I don't know how much I'm going to get done because I wanted to decorate my house for Halloween or my apartment for Halloween. Maybe I'll show that to you in another video tomorrow. Who knows? But right now I am going to talk about what I'm going to be reading for the Spookathon, which I already had my TBR already posted on YouTube already, so you kind of know what I'm going to be reading. But I did finish a book last night, and that is The Silver Eyes, rated at 3.5. Yeah, that book was not not nearly as great as I wanted it. I wanted death and gruesome stuff happening, and yeah, only one person died in the book. And like, why? But there's a sequel and a third book out, so hopefully that will satisfy my intrigue or something. So yeah. But the next book I'm going to be reading is out of the Bible stories for girls and boys, or boys and girls. I'm reading a short story. David is hunted by Saul, so really intriguing. This is like a Christian, I guess it's like, Bible stories, obviously. So yes, but this is like part of the short story collection, so I don't really review those and stuff. And then I'm going to be reading part of the Life Between Us, and this is by Greer, Hendricks, and Sarah. What? Okay, I'll get you some. Alright, so, I will. I'm not watching anything, I'm filming a video. So I'm going to be probably reading a couple. I think this is in parts. So there's part 1. So I'll be reading part 1 and telling my thoughts about it. And yeah, so I'm really excited about the Life Between Us. I don't exactly know what this is about. All it says on the back, it says, when you read this book, you will make many assumptions. You will assume you're reading by a jealous ex-wife. You will assume that she is obsessed with her replacement, a beautiful young woman, about to marry the man they both love. You will assume nothing. You will assume you know the anatomy of the tangled love triangle. Absolutely nothing. Twisted and deliciously charming, the Life Between Us defiantly explores the huge complexity of marriage.
I said, give me grapes.
Okay, I will. And the dangerous truth we ignore and then love. Read between the lines. So, really excited to read this. I hope it's as good as a thriller and better than Silver Eyes, so we will see. Hello. I read the prequel and the chapter 1. I really like this. This is about Nellie, and she is marrying this guy named Richard, who is 32. He's 9 years older than her, and she is a young one. She works at a preschool, teaching preschoolers, so that's fun. But those don't make I can relate to that. I have worked in preschool, and I really did enjoy it when I was working in preschool. But besides that, we know that she's getting married to him, and she also lives with a roommate as well. She lives in her apartment, and she has sleep insomnia where she doesn't really sleep that much. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes though, because yeah, I'm excited to read more. I'm heating up lunch right now, and yeah, and after lunch I'll read a little bit more, and that's it. Hello, hello. Today is day 2. It's Tuesday of the Spookathon, and I'm currently reading the book. Nice. This is about a girl named Nellie. Nellie is going to marry Richard, who is like 40 something, 30 something, and she's like 20. So, she, Nellie works at a child care or preschool, and she also works as a waitress to get extra money to pay for her apartment because she has a roommate and she lives in an apartment. So yeah, and you know that she doesn't sleep well. She's insomnia, like she just doesn't sleep well. Then we have the second woman in here, and the second woman that we follow is Vanessa. And Vanessa is the ex-wife of Richard. She used to do a lot with him. She loved him and stuff like that. But we find out that she knows that he has affairs behind her back, but she knows that. My question is like, what, um, what's gonna be like the twists and the turns and stuff. I'm hoping that these two characters actually meet and coerce between each other. Like, I just want that to happen. But right now that hasn't happened. Vanessa is obsessed with Nellie. Like, she wants to destroy, she's out to destroy Nellie's life. Which I think is great. But yeah. And another thing I love about the characters is that one of them is young, one of them is older, but she like lost a lot of weight. She's very skinny, very depressed, and she's also, can't sleep. And to me, I think it's probably because of her husband. Like, if my husband left me, I know that I probably wouldn't be able to sleep. Like, at all. I probably wouldn't be able to sleep. Because we like to sleep in the same room and all that stuff. But I do think that this book is super amazing. Like, the writing, I think, is really good. Like, it's just like it hooks you in, and it's definitely like something that I wouldn't have really picked up because of the fact that it's like I don't know, like what is it called? Like, people being obsessed with each other. I forget what it's called. But like, there's a word about it. It's like that people like single white female or something like that, where they are trying to control this person's life. So maybe she's gonna be controlling that person's life. I don't know. Who knows what's gonna go up on here? My goal, I hope, is that they meet and kind of, talk to Richard about it or something. But Richard is like obviously not interested in Vanessa. He does not love Vanessa. He loves Nellie. And Nellie is from Florida, which we learn from another person, but she doesn't tell. She tells people lies about herself. So I don't know if I trust Nellie because of the fact that she says, "Oh, I just give him a little bit of information, but I don't give him like everything." I'm like, how do you get the job if you like lied about some stuff? I don't know. But I'm really excited to yeah. I'm only on chapter 5. And it's really going really well, like the whole ex-wife kind of vibe. I love it. So yeah, super excited to tell you more about this while I read. Probably, you know, I don't know how much I'll be reading because I have to go to work at 5 o'clock. So at 3 o'clock or after lunch, we're gonna go to grandma, and then I'll probably go over there and maybe read a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely excited. So. Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today is the Thursday, the 17th at 11:06 a.m. And today I'm going to talk about my book that I've been reading, The Wife Between Us. This is super interesting, and I think I'm on 112 or 113 of this book, so I've gotten quite a way through it. But what I like about this book is basically I like the character Nellie. She works as a child care, which I obviously can relate, and she also works she has 2 jobs and not just one job. She works 2 jobs, and like she ends up she just ends or she ends up going to getting married at somebody's like she's gonna get married to Richard, and Richard had a wife before that they didn't really quite what do you call it, mesh well together. So there's a lot of like problems, but there's just one problem right now, like of her. And I don't really like Richard at all. He's a total douchebag, and because of the fact that number one, he shows up to his fiance's bachelorette party. Who in the world does it? Unless you're having like a co bachelorette party or a co party where the groomsmen are there and the bride's friends are there, that's fine. But if you are not having the groom's people and the bride's people there, then yeah, I just think that it was not necessary for him to show up and watch his wife. That's really creepy. So I definitely think that there's something wrong with Richard, like not like he's either possessive of his wives or something, which is not good, to be honest. And then we have the second girl that is told, and her name is Vanessa, and she was the ex-wife. So this is another thing that pissed me off in the book, is that she like has this relationship with Richard, and they're trying to get pregnant. So she goes into the doctor's office, and the doctor has to ask her a series of questions. And one of the questions is, have you been pregnant before? And she says, yes, I have. And Richard automatically assumes that she had a miscarriage, and or not miscarriage, but that she had an abortion. So he screams out, "You had an abortion!" And I'm like, whoa, calm the F down. Calm down. You gotta calm down. This is not that. I mean, even if she did have an abortion, which she kind of you shouldn't just automatically assume that the woman had an abortion. In my family, there's a lot of people who have miscarriages or give birth to the baby and the baby has a tumor or something and the baby dies. And there's a lot of things that have miscarriages. People have miscarriages. And then there are people, yes, there are people who do abortions, but they're not ready to have a baby at 17 years old. You don't, yeah. Do you want a baby at 17 years old? Probably not. You probably have to grow up really fast because you're still a kid, basically. And so I just felt like angry about I felt angry about that he would do that. I thought that was a mistreatment of just a mistreatment in general. It was like awful. Also, they talk about his anger management, so I feel like he has a lot of anger problems. Like he just gets angry a lot and stuff like that, which but he like sucks it in. And that's another thing that's really bad. I mean, if you have a relationship with someone who's got like anger problems and stuff and is possessive, this seems like a book where like the relationships are bad. That it's not always this person's the woman's fault, but it's also could be the man's fault. And so I feel like even though Richard is like, I don't want to talk about the ex-wife, which is common. It's obviously you don't want nobody wants to talk about the ex-wife. Nobody does. But I do think that I am enjoying this book. I feel like Vanessa is also kind of creepy because she like stalks Nellie and she's trying to like break up the relationship, which to me I don't think that's a bad thing. Probably because she's already been in a relationship with this guy. She knows kind of how he is and what what he likes and that kind of stuff. And also I feel like she's also like got this medical need and stuff. Like she's very she gets these episodes where she's like following this person. Creepy, right? But yes, I still think that she like tries to really like when she talks about Richard and she talks about her relationship, she like literally tries to fix the relationship, which I thought was really interesting. I'm just like, yeah, obviously she wants to be in the relationship. It's not like she never wanted to leave him. They didn't want to get a divorce. She didn't want to get a divorce with him. She never cheated on him. Obviously, he cheated on her because he was in the relationship and he had Nellie before, like while she was and she thought it was just a fling. Like they would, Nellie and him would part ways, and that's it. But obviously, Richard isn't that type. This also really reminds me of Lifetime movies. I love Lifetime movies so much because they're cheesy and stuff, so it reminds me of that a little bit. But the way that Vanessa is totally reminds me of a Lifetime movie. Way Nellie is, I feel like she's like very reasonably like good. She has a best friend that they talk a lot about problems and girl talk and stuff like that. And thought, yeah, that's really what best friends are for. And then there's also there's best friends. There's like her and like she's got some secrets too. We have this guy who meets her or comes to the bar where she has a bachelorette party and there's this guy that she knows from a while ago. She dated him and but they still hasn't like there's still there's no closure to there's some what do you call it unanswered questions and unfinished business. That's the word. there's some unfinished business between them two, and I just think that they are just amazing. It's just amazing. It's an amazing. Um, it's just I thought, oh wow, they are heating up the building right now. We can see that, but then she like drops away because she's happily engaged, but she's also kind of like, well, this person, I have unfinished business with him. I'm like, what the heck is all about that? So in midst of Nellie following, or not Nellie, Vanessa following Nellie, she's got this this guy that is okay. All right, I will do some updates later. Probably later tonight. I will do some updates on how much I read and stuff like that. Hello, hello. Today is Friday the 18th at 2:30 p.m. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the life between us. I am on page 135, chapter 14. And I really like this story. I don't know where it's going to go. I really don't. But my favorite character is Nellie. She is a school kindergarten teacher, and I really like. Well, actually, she's a preschool teacher, but I really like her. She's probably my favorite character. I don't know about the the other girl, which is what was her name? Freaking name. Her name. Vanessa. I think her name is Vanessa. You could use your own advice. Yeah. So Vanessa is also I don't really like her. I'm also wondering because we met Maureen, which is Richard's sister, and she seems really cold. I don't know why. I don't know why she's cold, and she's so like, yeah, you're Richard type, and then she's like, she had a brunette. So how is he my type? And you know, and there's this last one that is really interesting in that chapter. It says because Nellie gives Maureen a present, a necklace, and this is kind of about the necklace. So it says the necklace that looked crafty and pretty just like last week suddenly appeared flimsy and a little childish around Maureen's neck. So it it seems something where Maureen is not obviously a kid and Nellie is a kid. She is definitely a kid. Nellie is like definitely a kid. She's definitely like one of those girls that, you know, she's not a kid, but she's like she's also trying to learn about her, which I think I'm going with the theory right now in my head that she is literally got gang raped or something by college boys, and obviously in college in the fraternity. So I'm thinking that she got that. That would be horrible, but just the way she like describes being touched and being, the way everything is. Also, I don't know about Richard, his intent with Nellie and his relationship. I feel like his relationship with Nellie is really, I don't know, it's surreal to me. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's just, I don't know Richard's intent because I have only read part of the book so far. But yeah, I am enjoying this book tremendously. It's also interesting to say that the book kind of switches perspectives from Nellie and from Vanessa, and Vanessa is dealing with a lot of stuff, but she's dealing with being heartbroken and feeling like not valuable as a person, and stuff like that. She also kind of does kind of shady things, like follow Nellie around. Like, that's really shady. That's messed up, girl. But Nellie is also kind of has this past with this guy. She's been messed with in ways, unspeakable ways, um, by men in college. But um, whether she like had that happen or whether it was she was drugged, that might be a different story. Also, Richard is very intense on keeping her not drunk, I would say, but like keeping her drinking alcohol. Like, when she goes out to dinner, he gives her alcohol. This they go out somewhere, he gives her alcohol, and I'm just like, really, is that the smartest idea you can come up with, Richard? I don't know if that's his intent, to feed her alcohol or whatever. But yeah. Also, Maureen seems really cold. She talked to both of these characters. I'm pointing to this picture on the cover, but actually it's the same woman, as you can, it looks like. But I'm kind of referring to the characters of the cover. But I don't know. I just think it's really weird, and I think she's very cold, and she's not like, I don't know. She's like all like pretending everything is happy. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're so. I feel like she's pretending, like, oh, you're obviously Richard's type, and like, what's that supposed to mean? But if you're truthful, you would be like, yeah, you shouldn't marry him. Or, yeah, I think I would like my brother. Or something like that. Oh, yeah, I don't really wear flimsy jewelry. Something like that. That's being truthful, even though you're like, oh, I don't wear jewelry from Claire's because it's cheap and falls apart. But thank you for the gift. I will never wear them. You know, she's nicer about it. She's like, oh, thanks, it's really cute. Oh, thanks, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're really faking it, girl. Like, that is no way. I mean, you're wearing this business suit. Obviously, your presence, it's just insane. Isn't that creepy? It looks like someone's recording me. Right there. See? Right there. Anyway. Yeah, I've been watching too much 5 Nights at Freddy, but bear with me. I have really enjoyed this so far. So yeah. And yeah, that's all I wanted to let you know. Bye. Hello, today is the Saturday, the 19th, and I finished part 1 yesterday of The Wife Between You, and this is really, really good. I would compare it to Single White Female. If you ever seen that movie, it kind of reminds me of that. And I don't necessarily know if Vanessa is Nellie or she's trying to be like Nellie. I don't know that yet. So I don't know if she's trying to take her identity as Nellie or if she's like, she is Nellie. Like, is she. Whoa, what the heck is that? Or if she is Nellie. And I am really enjoying this so far. So good. So yeah. It's kind of like drama infused, but I really like it. Anyway, so that's my update. and stuff. Don't really think I'm going to be finishing this during Spookathon. I probably won't. Um, but that's okay. Um, I'll, update you along the way and see how much you read and we'll see. And that's it. Hello, hello. Welcome to day 7 for the Spookathon. Today is 10/20, the last day of the Spookathon. I have read about 200 pages already. This one is getting super good. And I would say I did read a little bit after I went to game. I got home at 3, so I went to Wolf LARP game, and I had a lot of fun. Of course, it's not my first, foray into the LARP / role playing game world, because I do that a lot. I do need to do something with my hair. It's everywhere. Just, I don't know if it's like, stuff, weather, but yeah. But I was really intrigued by, because, the game was pretty good. It just wasn't my favorite, game, and stuff. So, yeah. But this book right here is super good. It kind of like goes into different stuff, into like the memory with what was her name? I forgot her name. Nellie and Richard, and their relationship and stuff of what went wrong and stuff. It's very interesting. We do learn about her pregnancy early on in the book, and you kind of see that Richard is not a good person, but you also see how she kind of hides her being pregnant and her ability. You kind of feel bad for her because she ends up getting pregnant, and this guy is like, that she dates older men, so she's in college and she's dating her teacher, which is highly unprofessional. I don't know why people do that. Period. And then um he tells her that he'll see her tomorrow and stuff like that, and she's just like so devastated because she's got this plus sign staring at her, so she's so worried about this pregnancy and stuff like that. So I'm really interested to see what goes on with that. Also, Emma, she's like stalking Emma in a little bit, and Richard is moving on and marrying Emma, which is the secretary that works with her, and she thinks she knows all about him, but we shall see what that is. Anyway, and yeah, when I read a little bit more, I will tell you what this is more about and what I thought about it. So yeah. uh, Hello. Today is the 21st of October. This Spookathon is officially over, and I read 243 pages. I'm really excited about this book. This much left, but actually it's less than that because this has a reading group guide and his acknowledgement. So it's probably more like this amount left, to be honest, because It has like questions, interview, other books, and it also has questions for people, which I'm gonna go and read these off after I finish it. This book, obviously, on the back, we um, kind of it kind of starts off as a typical um, jealous ex-wife type of story, and you know, but it does have a twist in what happens. Also, there's kind of a mystery behind Richard, which I'm starting to enjoy now. They found, or Nellie slash Vanessa, um, has found the date of their topper, their cake toppers, which say 1985, which means that they weren't really his, mom and dad, because that would mean that they got married later or something. So I am going to make a prediction about this book. I think Richard has had multiple wives. Not just like multiple wives, as in like, but like marries and divorces, which is probably why the title is called The Wife Between Us, because right now she's an ex-wife right now in now time, and she's trying to get Emma, who works with Richard, who developed a relationship with Richard, and trying to get her not to marry him because of the fact that maybe he does have another wife, a secret wife. I don't know. I mean, my thing is either he had a wife and then divorced her and kind of went down to that, or maybe he has a wife still, but he's like fake, kind of like has this other life, kind of like how, what do you call it, like true stories are, like they have this real life and then they have this, this other life, like they have two separate lives. So I'm really excited to see if that takes place. This book is actually has the vibe of a single white female, which I love that movie so much. If you love single white female, it does kind of give off that vibe. Now, not as like scary as that, because this is not like a scary book, it's more like a thriller, kind of twisty type book. It also reminds me of Lifetime movies, which to me, I gobble that up. So yes, so I am enjoying this book tremendously, and yeah, and that's pretty much all I read during spook, Spookathon. I read this book, and yeah. Um, if you have read this book during Spookathon, or if you read this book at all, just comment down below. Tell me what you thought of this book. Do you like the writing style? Do you like the characters? Do you like the twists? Tell me down below. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye. Stay spooky. Why can't I stop this?